Okay, by the time we get to Jeremiah 40, the Israelites had already been exiled to Babylon. However, there was still a small group of poor people who hadn't been exiled and were still living in the land, including Jeremiah the prophet. And so the king of Babylon appoints this man Gedaliah to govern these people who had been left behind, and then he ends up getting executed by a man named Ishmael who was also left in the land. This scares the people to death. They think that the king of Babylon is going to be furious with them and come and either exile them as well or absolutely just destroy them. So they start packing their bags. They're like, we're going to head for Egypt. But before they do this, they go to Jeremiah the prophet in chapter 42 and they ask him to please pray to God for us. In verse 3 it says, pray that the Lord your God will show us what to do and where to go. And how many times has that happened in our lives where we say, God, show us what to do in this situation. I don't know what to do. So Jeremiah prays for the people and the Lord tells them that the people should stay in the land. He will take care of them. There's nothing to worry about. They do not need to head to Egypt. In fact, if they do, they're going to die from war, famine, and disease. But in Jeremiah 43:7 it reads, the people refused to obey the voice of the Lord and went to Egypt. They started making idols and serving false gods, so the Lord eventually had to bring his judgment on them too. But I want you to look back with me. How many times in your life have you said, God, I need wisdom, I need advice, I don't know what to do in this situation, and eventually God reveals something to you, but you decide to go the opposite. You say, Lord, I'm going to listen to you, I'm going to follow you, no matter what you tell us, but then God reveals it to you, and you take matters into your own hands and say, yeah, Lord, you know what? I said I would listen. You gave me the answer, but that's not what I wanted to hear. So I'm going to take matters into my own hands and I'm going to go the opposite way. I personally have done this, and from experience, this has never worked out at all. So what we learned from this story is if you ask the Lord for advice, listen to what he tells you. God bless you guys and have a wonderful week. Peace.